Your next comedian, coming all the way from New York, is currently on tour, and he's doing a Dave Made Me Do It YouTube series. YouTube it, check it out. Give it up for Kelly Cry, ladies and gentlemen.
Camera rolls and hit it.
Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
That's right.
What's up?
Hey!
Hello, Internet. Dave Made Me Do It, episode 6.
6, yes, we're here. 6 episodes later.
We
Both
are
alive, both in the van. Huh?
Still kicking.
That's right.
And we just came from Jackson.
Mississippi.
Yeah, which was wonderful.
Absolutely. Thank you so much,
Thanks,
Mike
Mike.
Townsend.
Yeah, man.
Fucking dope, man.
And right now we are headed to
Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Louisiana, otherwise known as the...
Fucking sports, some bullshit, fucking stupid ass fucking state. What?
See, that wouldn't fit on a license plate, so they just put Sportsman's Paradise. Louisiana, the Sportsman's Paradise.
Terrible. Absolutely not. Nothing about music, nothing about the bayou, nothing about like food and like Creole. None of that? None.
Sportsman's Paradise. We are talking to...
Yes, we are talking to Jeffrey Buck.
Yeah, that's right.
He does a show at the Spanish Moon.
Yep.
There's going to be a couple other comics there. Robert Rao is a local comedian that's been doing comedy there for about 7 years, so he's going to give us a bit more of a scoop on the back end of stuff.
Yeah. Looking forward to talking to him.
Yes, and then we're going to talk to Evan Rabelais, and he is on the more front end of stuff. He's running a couple rooms there and really trying to bring the comedy scene to the forefront there in Baton Rouge.
Cool, man. All right, so we'll see you guys on the other side of the episode.
Yeah. Enjoy!
Bye.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Kelly Cry here with Dave Made Me Do It. We're here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I don't know why I went rouge. That's French for red. That's my Canadian French knowledge for y'all. We're in Baton Rouge. We're hanging out with Jeff Buck.
That's me.
That's him. He is from here originally.
Yes.
He runs the Baton Rouge comedy page. He's down in New Orleans, and he's performing there all around, so we wanted to hang out with him for a minute here and get to know Baton Rouge comedy a little bit.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Cool, man. So you've been doing comedy in Baton Rouge, you were saying, for roughly about 8 years?
Yeah, I started about when I was like 18 years old, and started hosting an open mic at Boudreaux's and Thibodeau's downtown. Started producing my own shows outside of that, and just random things like at pizza places, dive bars, stuff like that. And
Cool.
then,
like little pop-up shows every once in a while?
Yeah, pop-up shows every once in a while. Try to consistent, and then it would like fickle out, and then try a new venue, and then that would fickle out, and then I finally have one that stuck, which is Spanish Moon down the road. They're a great host, great venue, and that's where we'll be at tonight.
Yeah, and that one's what? That's once a month?
That's once a month, yeah.
On Monday nights at 9 p.m.?
It's not always consistent on a Monday. It's kind of random. We try and work around traveling comedians. So if you're a traveling comic and you're coming through, if you just message me and they're like, hey, I'm coming through 3 months in advance, I'll try and work out a date and get you in.
There you go. And for this one in particular, it's a stand-up pop-up show, yeah?
Yeah, so it's half food, half comedy. So we'll do like stand-up comedy, and then we'll always bring in a different chef each time, and he'll do a pop-up kitchen. We'll sell out the food at the venue and stuff like that, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I love that. It's such a great idea. It's like combining two things. How many comics are here in Baton Rouge, would you say?
There's a lot. I would say a rough estimate, somewhere between 25 and 30, which is a lot for Baton Rouge.
Yeah, because it's a college town. If you haven't been here before, it has LSU here.
Right.
And during the high season of college, it's what, like 80,000 people?
Oh yeah, I don't know. A lot of college students on campus, and then outside of that, it's just like a lot of racist people that don't like to laugh. So it struggles to get a lot of comedy here.
Yeah.
But I admire those that produce shows here and keep it thriving as much as they can. We try to bring food and comedy under one roof.
So
if you don't like to laugh, you like to eat. If you don't like to eat, maybe you like to laugh. If you don't like either of those things, then just get the fuck out of here. I don't know what you're
dead
doing.
inside, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird.
And then if somebody was going to quit doing comedy in the Baton Rouge area, what would you have to say to them?
I get it. I get it. I'm sorry. But also go somewhere else and try it. It's not always check out other places. See that it's not always just Baton Rouge. We have a great scene here. We really do. We have a lot of good comedians here, and they're very supportive. And I love the people here that are trying to put on shows and make it a better scene. And it is a very supportive scene. So don't give up, but I understand if you do.
Cool. Well, thanks so much for talking with us. Everybody, Jeff Buck, This is Baton Rouge. Come on down. Check out the monthly showcase with him. Different days, you know, but at the Spanish Moon. And we're going to run everything in the credits so you have everybody's information. Jeff, thanks for doing this.
Thanks, buddy. It's been a pleasure. Cheers. Yeah.
I think hipsters are bad people too, he said of Spanish Moon. Here's why. Hipsters love to pickle things, you know? I know, pickling things is okay, but it's like, if you like to pickle things so much, why don't you pickle and preserve the cultures of the neighborhoods you gentrify, you know? Sorry, I'm just like pissed off today, I guess. I don't know.
Cool. So you've been doing comedy down in Baton Rouge for how long?
7 years.
7 years?
Yes.
Cool. And if you can just tell us a little bit about your experience in the comedy scene here.
Oh yeah, it's mainly open mics, but lately we've been getting a lot more monthly shows that are happening, like the one we had tonight, the one over here at the Spanish Moon, where it's a nice mixture to get other people out here, maybe that haven't seen comedy, that aren't like weekly people that see the normal stuff that come out.
Yeah, because
So-
they have the pop-up that goes along with it,
Yeah.
right? And that kind of draws a crowd that is also interested in the food, but then will
Oh,
also
yeah.
stay for the comedy.
Definitely. That's one of those things that you want. He had a one where they would be like people would bring their vinyls and be able to listen to it, and then we do comedy in between. So it's a nice way to get people interested in just coming out, at least coming out and experiencing the nightlife here in Baton Rouge, because that's more important than what we do. Because it's nice to get people come out in bars doing something other than just drinking. You know?
Yeah, it's like joining together to have a laugh. It's fucking great, man. Joining together. This is the international
is
sign
it.
language symbol.
This is how I have sex.
You have a lot of legs. How many people do you have sex with?
Just me, baby.
Anybody wants to start comedy in Baton Rouge, what would you tell them?
Go out, find open mics. Bad Slava is probably the best resource, not just for here, but anywhere. They keep track of all the open mics. Get out there and do it. Fail. That is what you need to do.
Yeah.
You need to fail and grow from those mistakes. Eventually you get to a point where you're about right here, and then you never leave that plane, and then you just go back to your regular life. Or you move out of Baton Rouge, because really Baton Rouge is just a stepping stone.
Right, the ceiling here is fairly low
Right.
as far as shows and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
nobody
go.
does this for a living. So yeah, people have to do other things. Once you move to New Orleans, you get more networking going, then possibly to Austin after that, and then you start hitting the big cities. Some people leapfrog further into like Los Angeles, and then they become waiters. So
Cool. And then if anybody in Baton Rouge wants to quit comedy, what would you say to them?
you're welcome. Yes.
All right, dude. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
But I have friends, like Facebook friends, not real friends. Like comedian friends, not real friends. Trust me, okay? Where they'll have like a poster up showing you that like same-sex marriages is like a gateway coupling to so much worse stuff, and then they'll show you like what it could lead to, and it'll have like a woman making out with a dog or a dude making out with a cat. Good luck. But the one that bothered me the most was a deer making out with a duck. But I had to reply to that. I said, deer making out with a duck? Kind of want to eat that baby. Oh, it's so tender and juicy. Ugh. And so much of it. Then I had a reply underneath that said, hey man, that ain't no deer. That's a donkey. And I said, gross.
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
Hey guys, we're at the Spanish Moon. I'm here
Wait,
with Dave.
I want one more try, and then I'm gonna let Dave do it. Okay? Dave made me do it. Okay. Here we go.
1, 2, 3, jump right in.
Guys, hey, we're down here at the Spanish Stone. Fuck. It's right there. It's literally right there.
Yeah, just read that. Yeah. If there's any doubt, just read
Just
that.
read that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
You
one
go
more,
from-
one
we
more.
got this.
Okay. Guys, we're down here at the Spanish Moon. We're hanging out with a couple comics. We just want to get a little bit of perspective of what goes on here. So we got Dave, we got Evan. We're just going to chit-chat a little bit about what happens in Baton Rouge. Cool?
Sure.
Dave, you're not from here.
No.
Where are you from?
I'm from Atlanta, but I live in Los Angeles.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. We were just in Atlanta hanging out with Rodney at
Right on.
Starbucks. Yeah.
Great show. One of the best shows in the country.
Dude, I couldn't, when we got there, I was like, wow. It was so crazy. They treated us so well.
Oh yeah.
So hospitable, and I think that Ronnie has the coolest voice.
Ugh.
Yeah, I've ever.
Dick's getting ready.
He's mini Kanane. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Actually, Kanane called him instead of Pantera, he called him Fat Terra. Had on a white beater and all this crazy tats. Looked like a little chubby dwarf version of Phil Anselmo.
Perfect. That's fucking perfect. You're on the road.
Yeah, quite often. Yeah, this is night 1 of a 40-night tour.
Sweet.
Yeah, night 1 of 40.
So you're doing the whole Southeast, yeah?
Yeah, the entire Southeast. Almost, if you've heard of a town in the Southeast, I'll be playing it.
That's how you do it, man. You fucking go to like the middle of nowhere and
Yeah.
you find comedy rooms
Yeah.
and people want to see comedy.
All over, man.
Everyone wants to see comedy.
Yes.
It's true.
So Evan, tell us a little bit about yourself. You're here in Baton
Yeah,
Rouge.
I'm based here in Baton Rouge. I actually run 2 monthly shows here. I run a monthly showcase at Atomic Pop Shop. It's a great room. I love it so much. And then a monthly at Huey's downtown.
And how do you two cats know one another?
We've done shows together. This is probably my 3rd or 4th time in Baton Rouge. We've done a lot of shows in Lafayette.
We actually have a lot of mutual friends.
Yeah.
Around like Atlanta and LA, we just know a bunch of the same people.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so just eventually just get around each other enough.
Comedy's a very incestuous circle.
Yeah, we all
You know,
fuck.
We're all
We all
just sticking stuff in places
Oh,
together.
yeah.
So
Yeah, oh man,
it's a good time.
we might have to cut to a intermission here.
As soon as we're done here, I'm gonna fuck both these guys.
In that van right there.
We're both soft bottoms. It's pretty
I think all of us are kind of fighting the same battle or waving the same flag as far as getting people to come see comedians that aren't necessarily famous.
Yeah.
The average person walking down the street, they know 5 comedians, and none of those. We're not on that list.
Yeah, I barked at
You know.
like on McDougal Street down in the West Village in New York,
Yeah.
and people would literally come out of the cellar, and I'd be like, "Oh, who'd you see?" And they're like, I can't.
Yeah.
I don't know, some guy.
So it's important to kind of either verbally or metaphorically get across that message of like, hey, just because we're not famous doesn't mean it's not a good show.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely, and that's what this series is about. It's highlighting comedy spots and places where people wouldn't know that there's great comedy, but there is. There's fucking great comedy in so many spots.
Well, like a good show can happen anywhere.
Yes.
It might not, but every show has potential to be great.
Yeah, absolutely. And just quickly, if you guys, I asked this to everybody. If anybody's going to start comedy, what kind of advice would you give them if they're going to start comedy?
I mean, it's simple. Just do it as much as you possibly can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that's
I mean, if you're not going to rebound on that advice, just say don't worry about the jokes. You have a year to worry about jokes. Just worry about being on stage and learning how to be on stage.
and only do it because you like doing comedy. Don't do it to get famous. Don't do it to get money. Don't do it to get laid.
Yeah, 'cause
you
you're
can
gonna-
always tell the people who that's their motivation.
Now, if you
'cause
get
they
laid
fucking
doing
suck.
it, absolutely take the
Yeah.
advantage.
Yeah.
If it comes up, do it. But
No,
don't do
you
it
can.
for
I
them.
can tell the guys that I just want to get famous or I just want to get laid. Well, no shit.
Yeah, you can
You're
see it.
terrible at comedy.
Yeah.
And you're not getting any better.
The passion and the inspiration doesn't come through,
Yeah.
and it's totally. A
It's
different story.
too difficult and too much of a hardship to do if there's any other motivation other than I just love doing it.
Yeah,
So.
because you gotta dig through the trenches of fucking shit. to
Yeah.
get there. But okay, and now on the flip side of that, if anybody was gonna quit comedy, what would you say?
Do it.
Good riddance.
I love that.
one less speed bump in my way. Get the fuck out of here.
Thank God.
Guys, you've been awesome. Thank you so much.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you very much for hanging out.
All right.
Absolutely.
So I love about the South, sometimes the accents don't match the words. I'm from Atlanta, where the hip-hop culture has infiltrated the redneck culture. You hear a lot of that there. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I put suckers in check. Tuesday, Thursday, I put fools on blast. The weekends are for fishing. You guys doing all right? Some of you look like you're here against your will.
Baton Rouge,
Whoa!
Louisiana.
Thanks, guys.
Awesome.
Yeah, super great show.
Yes, Jeffrey Buck, thank you so much.
Yeah.
The Spanish Moon, the pop-up stand-up pop-up show was great.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely awesome. Everybody that did interviews, everybody that performed. David Stone, thanks, man.
Yeah, thanks for letting us interview you, man, and popping right in there. That was super funny and informative.
Yeah,
Thanks a lot, dude.
my van brother.
brother and van dwelling.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shared some stories. That was
A lot of stories. When he was telling jokes about living in a van, I was pretty much the person who was connecting the most. Shitting in buckets and pissing in bottles, folks. It is a way of life.
Absolutely. Where are we headed to next?
We're off to Houston, Texas. We're going to check out the comedy scene in Houston, Texas. Got some great interviews with some people there. So
Yep.
be prepared for the next episode. But for this episode, if you watched it, you liked it,
You shared it.
you commented on it, you subscribed to it,
Mm-hmm.
and if you didn't do those things, do them now and tell your friends.
Click.
Boop, boop.
Cool.
All right, guys. Dale,
Yeah.
want to take them out?
Yeah, we will see you guys next week. Dave made me do it. See you guys in episode 7.